Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're returning to Sports, thanks for being here. You are amazing. So today I will share with you some of the mistakes I've made, and maybe some of these mistakes are not the one I've made myself, but some mistakes new immigrants make when we relocate abroad, and how to avoid some of these mistakes. How to avoid all of these mistakes. Let's do this, guys. First on the list will be having no career plan. And I think this was one mistake I made. And something that was very important to me was just to jackpot. For some of us, which was I was also in that shoe, the most important thing is to leave the country. Like, let us just leave. Let us get there first. When we get there, we will sort the other thing. No career plan, nothing about this is what I want to do, this is what I plan to do, this is what I might be doing. I know this may be like daunting, knowing that okay, you're not even sure what your decisions will be when you get here, but there should be, you should, if this is especially if you are not in the country yet, if you are still in the process of your relocation process and all that, please have a career plan. The one thing this does for you is it saves you a lot of time that you would have wasted trying to think of what should I do, what should I not do. And I think videos, Google will help you to kind of come to a conclusion of okay, if this is what if what I'm doing here is what I want to continue, or if I want to change career, what career do I want to change to? You can Google, look for resources on Google, look for resources on YouTube. There's a whole lot of information on YouTube, a whole lot of information on the internet that can help you, have an idea of what you want to do when you get here. So that when you get here, you're not confused about should I go to school? Should I get a certification? What should I do? You don't waste time, making a decision. It is not when you get here, you're not thinking of should I get a job first before even if you want to now say, should I get a job first before I maybe go into the career I want to go, you are sure that okay, so this is my end goal. What I want to do at the end of the day is to maybe change career into, for example, I want to become a nurse, and I've decided that before I leave my country, I leave Nigeria, for example. I'm not coming here and thinking, should I go into nursing? And even if I now decide that I now get information that makes me say, okay, maybe I want to change my mind, when I come, I already have a mind, like an idea of what I want to do with my life. Like not having that plan kind of make you, not sure of even the kind of job to look for when you get it, because you're like, okay, what am I going to be doing? What do I do? As you are in the relocation process, also be thinking of a career plan. Have a career plan. Have a career, have an idea of what you want to do. If there's any career that you think you want to do, look up people on LinkedIn that are into that career. You can chat them up, ask questions. People on LinkedIn, I don't know, but so far I've experienced that people are not, like, they are not holding information about things. Like if they have that information, people are ready to give information. There are resources, there are information everywhere. Have a career plan. So you don't come here and you're like, in the first 3 months, you're wondering, should I be looking for a job, or should I go to school? Should I go back to school, or should I be looking for a job? That time you spend thinking of making a decision of what to do is cut by half, because before you left your country, you already have a mindset of this is what I want to do when I get here. This second one, guys, I also made this mistake, and I think you should learn from me. Don't make the same mistake. And the mistake is not researching salaries before you go in for an interview. So the bad thing, or the consequence of this is, whatever I'm offered sounds like the best thing that happens in sliced bread, because I didn't know I could, negotiate to ask for more. I didn't know I could. And that's another thing. One mistake is I did not even know I could negotiate. I felt like, if I go and negotiate now and they say that because you negotiated, the job is gone or something. A mistake I made is not researching salaries before getting, going for an interview. And during the interview or after the interview, I'm offered a job, I'm offered the salary. I'm like, okay, it sounds like when because I just came, right? New immigrants. I'm still calculating that this money is plenty money. I don't know that I could have gotten more. That's a mistake I made that you should not also make. Like, if you have any interviews, and this is most likely for people that are here already, or if you are not here, you're having your interviews outside the country, research salaries before you go for the interview. Because something I've noticed, or something I've, like, if I even asked, like, I spoke with some people, and that is when it comes to employers and offering jobs, they don't offer you the maximum you can get. Because why offer you the maximum you can get if they feel you can settle for, it's not the lowest, like maybe the medium, it's not the worst salary for that job, but they won't offer you the best. Some people is just, they just tell you this is what we are offering and this is it. But some people will also not offer you the best. So that is why you should do your research, right? To know, okay, what these people are offering me is not the highest I can get. So research salaries before you go for interviews, just so you know that whatever they're offering you is the best you can get for that job, you know. Because the fact is, you might think that the people that you are doing the same job together are earning the same thing as you. My dear, it's not like that. If the person have more negotiating skills than you, or maybe not, or maybe if the person negotiated for something higher and they could offer it, they would actually offer it. If you don't negotiate for something higher and you accept the offer, that's what you will get. And it is something you signed. So you cannot take them to court to say they offered you lower. When we offered you, did you say you don't want? You say it's okay by you and you signed the agreement. So research your salaries before you go for interviews, or after you know, you research before you go, because sometimes they ask you what your salary expectations during the interview, so you have an idea what to say, you have an idea what to what to request for as a salary expectation. Another mistake I see new immigrants falling into, and it is not using their credit card. You know, this one I say not using their, because for me, I think I learned about that, and I also have like a brother that helped us, you know, give us insight as to what to do, as to what to, you know, how to go about it. But for some people, they say, we don't want to be here, we don't want to go into debt, or we don't want to earn all Canada bank money, and they would rather not use their credit card. If you saw this video, I'll link the video somewhere on the screen where I spoke about how to increase your credit score. It is in the video that you need to use your credit card. If you want to build your credit score, you definitely need to use your credit card. How to use it, you should watch that video. I'll link it somewhere on the screen. You should watch that video to know how to use your credit card, how to get the perfect score in order to, you know, be able to get maybe you want credit, you want more credit, you want mortgages, you want auto loans and all that. Using your credit card helps you to have good credit score, using it right. You know, if you want to know how to use it right, just go watch that video. But a mistake I see people make is, you know, new immigrants most especially, is they don't use their credit card. They feel like, I'll just use my debit card so that I will not enter into gbese. I don't want to owe Canada bank money. I don't want to owe Canada government money, so that they will not send me back to my country. So use your credit card. It is a way to build your credit score. Don't fall into that mistake, because at the end of the day, you just discover that you could have used this credit card and built your credit score, but you didn't. You had the opportunity, but you didn't. So don't make that mistake of not using your credit card. Using it is more beneficial than not using it. This particular mistake, I made it, and it is okay. So this one will be two in one, and the first part of it is assuming every black person is a Nigerian. So I think it's just it's just a subconscious thing. When I say black person, I just assume, oh, this person must be a Nigerian. That's a mistake. That's an error. We have Ghanaians, we have other African countries here, and of course our skin looks like the same, you know. So when I see people like that, like people of color, I just assume that, oh, this person must be a Nigerian. That was my own mistake. Another mistake, you know, new immigrants make is assuming that this person that have the same color as their own will be definitely nice to them. I have discovered that sometimes it has happened that I was in a store. I heard someone speak Yoruba, which is my native, like my native language. And I, you know, just as in that, oh, this person is speaking my language. I just went to I was speaking Yoruba to the person. So, how are you? And the way the person responded to me, like, it was like, can you just get out of here? Like, the person actually said, good afternoon. The person greeted me, but the person was, after that good afternoon, the person was done with me. Like, I was shunned. In other words, I was told to shut up politely. Like, the person was speaking Yoruba with another person, and I just, you know, wanted to say hello, to say, like, I've seen somebody that's that's speaking my language. The person was, so the person just shunned, like the person just said hello, and that after that hello, there was this coldness I felt, and I knew that, madam, pack your things and leave this place. And I just, you know, it was like a brain resetting time for me. But one mistake you should not make is expect that the people of your color will be nice to you because simply because they are of your color, even if they are from the same, like you are from the same place. As long as you are not, like, don't just expect that people will be nice to you because of your color or because you feel like they are from the same place as you. We have I've met with really nice people, people of color, people, white people that are nice, but I'll be making a mistake if I expect that because of my color, that people of my color will also be nice to me because of my color. Like, it's not. People have different, character, different. People have different personalities, and people are not nice to you just because you're a black person. You understand? Black people are not nice to you just because you're a black person. One mistake you should not make is expect that a black person will be nice to you because you're black. One other mistake new immigrants make is to compare lifestyle with other blacks. Yes, sometimes it's with other black people, sometimes it's with white. And I'm saying this from the perspective, or from the aspect of. So one thing I've realized that white people here like to do a lot is to take vacations, go on vacations, go to Mexico, go to Paris. Especially during this winter, people travel. Go for vacation a lot. Mistake new immigrants make is to think that this person that is going for vacation, that I don't know how this person is getting their money for the vacation. Some people save for months, for years, for them to be able to go for vacation, right? Some people have points they earned from something, from using maybe a credit card, from using, people have a way of getting the funding for their vacation. And one mistake new immigrants make is to see these people and say, this person went to Mexico, I'm also going to go to Mexico. So I'm saying Mexico because I think I've watched the Mexican movie, and they were calling Mexico Mexico. So I'm suspecting that's the correct way of pronouncing it, but don't let me confuse you. Mexico. So this person is travel to Mexico. I'm also going to travel to Mexico. I'm not minding whether it is money she's been saving for vacation for from months ago or from years ago. Me too, I just say, from my, maybe I have savings, I'll just use my savings. I'll carry 4,000, $2,000 and go for vacation and do, and I'm comparing my life with this person, but this person is going for vacation without a dent in their savings. But because I'm thinking, I did not ask questions, right? I didn't know how they got the funds, but I'm comparing myself. I also want to do what they are doing. This person is, buying this big house. This person is, buying a house with five bedrooms and two basements, and I'm like, that's the same thing I want to do. I don't consider if my income is this par with the person, or if I am able to afford that much of a mortgage, if I even get it, and all. Comparing lifestyle is what I see new immigrants do a lot. This person is driving this big car. I want to drive the big car too. You don't know the loan the person had to take to drive that big car. This person, bought a new car. I also want to buy a new car, even though I'm just coming in. I won't mind how long this person has been here, or how much this person has built their credit score, and the fact that they could access, credit, and I cannot. Comparing yourself to another person, yeah, is just like putting yourself in hot soup, because you don't know how long the person has saved for whatever it is you are comparing yourself to, or what they had to go through to get that thing. So please, whether you are driving a new car, you are driving a car you got from Facebook Market, all of you will drive from your location and get to where you are going. Your car will take you. Don't. It is not wrong to buy these things if you can afford them, but it is wrong to buy them because you compared yourself to this person and you just must have what this other person have. It is dumb ways to die. I think that's it. That's what I keep seeing on Instagram reels now. Dumb ways to die, dumb ways to go broke is to compare yourself to, as a new immigrant, compare even to another new immigrant. If you cannot even compare yourself to another new immigrant, because you don't know how much the person even brought into the country. You don't know where the person, how much the person brought, where the person is getting their money from. Maybe the person have business in Nigeria that is still giving them money, and you, all your money is, the one you are earning from your 8 to 5 here in Canada. Just don't compare yourself. It is the dumbest way to die. One other mistake new immigrants make is settling for less. Settling, just settling. Or is it settling for less? Settling. And I think I also mentioned this in a video I made months ago about a mistake you should not make when it comes to the job market. It is okay if you are just coming in and you feel okay, I think I'll just get this minimum wage job because that's what is I can get for now. Or maybe I can just get this customer service role in this company because that's what I can get for now, or that's the offer I can get for now. It will be a mistake, a big one, if you think, well, this minimum wage job is paying my bills, I don't need to get another one. That is a big mistake. That is a big mistake because, of course, I don't know. I have this idea in my head that I am not here in Canada holding the code into my body, carrying the code, and to settle for the minimum, to settle for the because something I know for sure is, or maybe the reason you are settling for the minimum is because you think you are not able, or you cannot, or you are not what it is not, you don't have what it takes to get the next level job. Have you applied for it and you did not get it? So settling for less is a big mistake some people make. There was something someone was telling me about the fact that we as immigrants, there are some jobs you feel, I don't think I can do this job, or it is like it's beyond me, it's like way above me, I cannot do it. And you see white people applying for jobs that they don't like, you have experience more than them, but they are applying for it. Is when you go to Indeed.ca and there's any role you think you want, Indeed.ca will show you, of course, the job, what you are expected to have for you to be able to get the job. And settling for less is also thinking that you must have everything on that job description before you can apply. If you have as much as 60-70% of what is needed, the requirement, my dear sister, my dear brother, please apply to that job. It is not in all cases that you have all the things that you need before you can get a job. Like, you don't need to have all the things listed. You don't need to have all the things. There are some major things, right, that you should have. But you don't need to have all the things listed in a job description for you to be able to. You just need, say, 70%. If you have as much as 70%, apply for the job. If you don't get it, it's an experience for you. And some employers will even tell you the things that made you not get the job. Like, okay, so if you decide to go for that, to ask them, so what could I have done better? Is there a certification I need? Some people reply to your emails to say, okay, so this and this is the reason why you did not get this one. And then you can work on that thing and, apply for the next one. Please, immigrants, don't settle for less. Don't settle for the minimum wage job because you feel like, how can I, am I enough? You are enough, my dear. Like, please apply for that job, move on to the next one. Because the thing is, when it comes to building your career, I don't think you can be loyal to your employer against your own career plan, against your own career pattern, against your own career life. I don't think any employer will want you to, because the thing is, even when you say you want to leave, you are leaving for maybe an higher role, they are offering you, they are saying, what can we do to make you stay? Because the thing is, they want you, if you are good at your job and you say you are going, they want to offer you the next step. They want to know what can make you stay. So employers are not even, saying that you should not grow. So if you are saying that you want to be loyal and stay in this job because these people have been doing it, they've been paying my salary at the right time, so I don't want to look for a higher pay because it will look like I'm not loyal. Okay. Please apply for that job and get that job if you feel like you have what it takes. If you feel like you have checked and you have at least 60-70% of what is required, please apply. Even if you don't get it, it's an experience for you and you can know what you can do better to apply for the next one and you will get it. Thanks. Another mistake new immigrants make is sticking with only people of our color. Like we feel like, I don't even understand though if they will understand what I'm saying. Accent issue. I don't know if I can fit into their conversations. I don't know if we can have anything in common. The fact is, if you make an attempt, you can have anything in common with anyone. So I see new immigrants making this mistake of having only black people. So I'm talking about black immigrants now, having only black people as their friends because you feel like it's us also that have that have plenty things in common. You can also, if you decide to, you can also, by the time you discuss with one or two, you can also discover that you have something in common with someone else that can make you their friends. So don't just decide to be the friend of maybe just Nigerians or just black people or just Ghanaians or just decide to also be friends with other people. All those the office is going for lunch. Do you want to go with them? The office is organizing something. Be a part of all these things. Make friends with other people. Learn of cultures, because one of the reasons we are here is to expand our to become more exposed, right? To expand our perspective in life. How do you now expand your perspective in life? If the same set of people you grow up is the same set of people you are friends with, and you are not giving yourself the opportunity to, even meet other people, to be friends with other cultures, grow. There are some cultures they'll talk about. I'll be like, that's a culture, that's a thing. Somebody was telling me in their culture, they don't circumcise a boy child until the child is grown. Like the person was saying that he was circumcised when he was 5 or something. I was like, how about the child, cope and all that? That's their culture. And if I don't, engage in such conversations, I wouldn't know. Something like this, you might say, how does it benefit me for knowing? But at least I'm learning about other cultures, learning about their food. Try food. Be ready to. Don't just come here and be looking for amala and eba, or house soup and ofe nsala. Learn, try to mix with other cultures. Don't just be so entrenched in your own culture that you don't want to learn other things. And that's something I was shocked. The other day when my husband just said, let's go to this Asian restaurant, I was like, that's where I bent back. No, he didn't even tell me let's go to this Asian restaurant. He said we are going somewhere. And we just, where are we going to? Just come into the car. Where are we going to? Just, why are you in a hurry? You will see the place when we get there. And we got there and it was Asian restaurant. So this is the way I did. Because my husband is that person that will, I hope I'm not disturbing my mic. Sorry, Mike. My husband is that person that is just eba and ewedu, like is just okay with what is used to. It's just okay. But I have discovered that he has gotten here and he has decided to, try other things, live life. Like, if you don't like this one, if you don't like sushi, you try sushi and you don't like it, at least you know that I tried it, I did not like it. It's not like they will ask you, have you ever taken sushi? You say, what's sushi? Is it a drink? Is it a food? Try things, mix with people, be friends with other cultures, learn about other cultures, because we have them all around. In Nigeria, it is just us, Abi. We have just a few of these other cultures around, and it's sometimes it is almost impossible to be friends with these people because like you are living totally different lives. But here you have other cultures living around you. You have them in your offices. Decide to be friends with other cultures apart from yours, because I don't know. I just feel like this is an opportunity to mix with other people, with other cultures, have more knowledge in order to be more, accommodating of other people. When you know about other cultures, it helps you to have better, you're exposed, you have better knowledge about things. And I just think it helps. So that's one mistake you should not make. Like, just stick to, is Nigerians I know, is Igbo I know, is Yoruba I know, and is Hausa people. And those are the only people I can be friends with. I think that's not, I don't know. I don't think you should do that. One of the mistakes we make as the immigrants is not living our best lives, because we want to pay the bills, we want to send money home, we want to, do all those things with money. We forget to live our lives. Like, we forget to enjoy the moment. You forget to maybe go, go to maybe get into a restaurant and, just try out foods. We forget to live lives. We forget to live the best of our lives. And there's something I've been telling myself, just in the last couple of months. You only live once. There are some things, just try it. You only live once. There's some, take a drive. Someone was saying that driving to is it Edmonton now or where? Take about 6 hours. I said that cannot be me. Because I don't like to sitting in the car and I'll be sitting for 6 hours. No, that cannot be me. But like let's live your life. Like if you're able to go for a mini vacation, even as you're trying to gather the money to save for the mortgage, as just as you are working your 9 to 5, also try some things, put in some things that kind of bring relaxation your way. Go for the massage that you want to go for. Go for self-care. Just take a bit of time, bit some money, maybe once in 3 months, do something for yourself. Live life, not just work the 3 jobs, work the 4 jobs, and we forget to live. Sometimes people forget to live, people forget to rest. People forget to rest. Immigrants forget to rest because we want to, quickly meet up, with other, and that is maybe part of comparing, because you are comparing yourself. You want to also quickly meet up with what this person that has been here for the past 10 years is doing. Not know that, not remember that this person has been here. Oh, this person to have been, gathering whatever they are doing, small, and gathering things together. Let us take a minute, take some steps. Those off days at work, take your off days. Take your vacation days. Let us learn to take a deep breath as immigrants here. As Let us sometimes learn to take that deep breath. There are some things there are some health insurance things we are paying for that we forget to take. We forget to make use of them because they're like, we don't know whether they will charge us. They will charge us extra. I know massages, dental care, eye care, your optician, all those things. Check your health insurance. Some of those things you are paying for them, and if you don't use them, your health insurance have shop your money. Let us take time. As much as you're not comparing yourself to the person going to Mexico, you should not also be so entrenched, so overwhelmed with paying bills and sending money home that you don't take care of yourself. Dear immigrants in Canada, please take care of yourself. Like, take take care of yourself. And some of these things does not require you to make any extra payments. It doesn't require you to maybe make extra bring out extra money from your pockets. Go for the massage, go for all these things. Some of these things are paid for by our health insurance, from the jobs we do. Let us take care of ourselves. Live your best. That's one of the reasons we are here, to leave the stress of Nigeria. It's not just to come here and be doing all the work, and forget to take care of ourselves. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please leave this video a thumbs up because it helps this video to be seen by other people, right? Thank you. And I want to also hear your thoughts about this video in the comment section. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. I am going to stay there right now to be waiting for you. Let's go, guys. Thanks for watching. Until we see you in the next video, have a beautiful life. Thanks, guys. Bye.